So just went through a run with this build on Soraka, but let's break her down, look at her constellation and what other relics might work well with her. So starting off with her constellations, she has the 2-star Astral Diffusion, which gives you a 2-cost stun that is at burst speed, so it does 2 damage to an ally and stuns an enemy. This allows you to sort of get some damage onto your own units, and then you can heal them to get bonuses. It also, if you don't use it in a turn, its cost will get reduced by 2 if you already have one, so the following turn it'll be a 0 cost, which is fantastic. Her 3-star lets you, when you heal a damaged ally, you get +1/+1 for each point of healing, up to a maximum of +3/+3. This is for each instance of healing, max +3/+3. But if you heal them once, then heal them again, you can end up, in a round, you can go for more than +3/+3. Her 4-star is Duelist, which gives, when you summon an ally, give a challenger this round. Not the greatest. I wouldn't say this is really necessary on her, but, it doesn't hurt, so definitely can be picked up. Extra mana gem, always good. And then her 6-star is an upgraded version of her 3-star, which now there's no cap. When you heal, you get +1/+1 for each point of healing. And after you heal for 6 points, you get a 0-cost Falling Comet in hand, which this is just a slow spell that obliterates a unit or landmark. It is good to note that in her bonus stars, you can get Comet to have stopwatch, so it'll be at burst speed. And you can also get your gem, which is normally focus speed, to be at burst speed as well. Pretty much all her bonus stars are really good. So the Star of Legends gives your support champions Berserker's Buckle, which is nice. When they survive damage, they get +2/+2, really good. This Star of Discovery, followers you acquire in adventure have regeneration, also extremely strong. They will get buffs after they take damage, so you can just keep blocking with them. As long as they don't die, they'll heal up and get a ton of buffs. Astral Diffusion, so this is her 2-star spell, gets Ardent Sensor, so buffs up units in your deck, also good. You'll be casting this almost every turn or every other turn, so you'll be casting it pretty often, and getting those buffs on your units are nice. And then the Celestial Legends support cards have additional items, so all these bonus stars quite strong. In terms of relics, her champion relic is pretty good. It does allow you to rally at every turn, so as long as she's taken damage and you heal her, you can rally. So you can use her 2-star spell to damage her, and then if you heal her and you don't have the attack token, you can rally, attack in. There is also some interaction where you can get this to trigger more than once in a turn if you level her up after you rally the first time. So basically it counts as like a new version of her or something like that when she levels up. So let's say you've damaged her at the beginning of the turn, you attack in with your standard attack and you're supporting something, so you heal, you get a rally, then you damage her again, or maybe you use Challenger to pull her into a unit when you did that first initial attack. Then you, with that rally you got, you attack it again. If you've hit or done this with damaged allies, essentially for, let's say, both her. Let's do this. So like, let's say you drop her. You have another ally you've dropped on the board. Both of them have taken damage from this cruel experiments. You attack in with both of them. They both get healed, so you're at 2 heals. You both of them, have units that are blocking. You use Challenger. If you have her 4-star, you drag something in with your unit you're supporting as well, so they both take damage. when you attack in. So you've essentially healed twice. Then you get your rally, you attack in again. You heal 4 times, you level her up. She takes damage again. You can heal her again and rally again. So it's can be quite strong. I think this relic's really good with her as well. I wasn't using it for the build showcase because there was a modifier on the adventure we were doing that damaged enemies or damaged allies take 3 damage at the start of the round. So yeah, that wasn't going to work very well with cruel experiments. A lot of our board probably would have been removed unless we had ways to heal them. But yeah, this is another really strong thing with her. Getting overwhelm, really important for her because you are growing your stats a lot. You want to be able to attack in and destroy them. So, and like, you know, get past their defenses. So, other relics that are really good with her, chosen by the stars, could be reasonable. You get regeneration from this as well as overwhelm. You are using lots of created cards, so you can target her with like her 2-star thing that you've created. Will give her buffs from Faded. The augment will also trigger, so you can get her up to 10 power pretty quickly, just by, you know, damaging her with that 2-star power, targeting her with this, then attacking in, getting the heal. That should get you regeneration. You of course already have Challenger from this. If you don't have this though, you know, you can. This is always another good option to get her Challenger. And get her a lot of power. So highly recommend this one. Cruel Experiments. Sorry. There we go. All right. Where were we? Let's see the other things that will be good on her. Echoing Spirit is decent. She has her champion spell, which is a heal all allies. Fully healed all damage allies is pretty good. So making this 1 cost, pretty nice. It is very necessary that you get Soraka. Her deck is not very strong if you don't have her on the board. So highly recommend using something like Echoing Spirit to make sure that you can get her. And of course, if you don't have Echoing Spirit, you can always use the Chameleons. Is always a good option as a replacement for that. Similarly, there's if you want regeneration on her, there is the Warmog's Armor, also another form of regeneration that is quite good. Let's keep going through the epic relics here. The build I was showing earlier had Strength of Stone as well as Starforged Gauntlets. So let's just talk a little bit about that. Strength of Stone, this gives her +2 or +0/+2, so that gets her up to 8 defense. And when you're with Formidable, you strike with your health instead of your power. So you will basically be attacking in for 8 right away when you drop her, and actually 9, I guess, because when you play an ally, it gets +0/+1. So she'll be a 1/9 when you initially drop her. And you can get more buffs as you continue to heal her. Her health will grow and she will get stronger. So Starforged Gauntlets, just getting that additional starting mana, also very strong. So highly recommend. If you don't have Cruel Experiments, Beast Within is another good form of overwhelm. And if you don't have this, then the Troll King's Crown is always a good option. We're on epics only here. There we go. Troll King's Crown, also a good option for her. I think from the epic relic side, that is most of it. Challenger is going to be decent on her. So if you wanted to, you could use other epic relics that have Challenger, like the Darius one here. I wouldn't particularly say that's necessary though, but if you need a form of Challenger and you have it, that's fine. She does have quite a few spells, but duplicating them I wouldn't say is really necessary. So Chemtech Duplicator, not that great. If you have her 6-star, falling this Arcane Comet can be okay. If you have her 6-star, though, you probably have some epic relics that you won't need this, but making this, burst speed removal really strong. So with her, bonus star plus her 6-star, having even more falling comets, probably decent, but I haven't been able to mess around with that yet, so can't confirm. She does, like I was saying, have a lot of spells or things that you create, so refilling your spell mana, pretty decent on her. She will also benefit from, you probably saw her support champion thing when we talked about the bonus stars. Your support champions get this Berserker's Buckle, but having this on her or multiple copies of it on her is also really strong, especially if you have a form of challenger that will, you can use even something like the Laurent Blade Rack. There we go. This will give your whole board challenger, but that way each time she takes damage, she'll get, +4/+4. You can even just, target her with the 2-star spell, damage her, and instead of, just taking 2 damage, she'll gain effectively +4/+2. And then when you heal her, she'll get the, those stats back plus more. So really strong. Then let's keep going here. Her champion spell we already talked about, but Grand General's Counter Plan going to be really good with her to make sure that you always have a heal in hand. This will be especially good for turns that you do not have the attack token. If you have her champion item, what is it? Heal. There we go, Celestial Staff. I forgot the name of it. This will make sure that you can damage her with her 2-star spell. Then you can use the champion spell to heal her, get a rally every single turn. This will just help make sure you always have a way to rally. So that'll be really good as well. And then we already talked about Troll King's Crown. Wicked Harvest you could use. There's some risk with this. Most of your units do have enough health, but maybe, I think a lot of them have 3 health, so that would kill a lot of them. Yeah, this one has 3 health. This one has 4, so that would survive. This one also has 3. This one has 3, yeah. So Wicked Harvest, probably not too great on her, because unless you're using like Strength of Stone or something like that, you could be using Strength of Stone, Wicked Harvest, and the Grand General's Counter Plan. That could work, but I wouldn't say that's the best combination. Probably very niche to be using Wicked Harvest. Yeah, I think most of the rest of this, not too important. Tough could be alright on her if you don't have many blue relics. Tough, regen, challenger, all of these are going to be good options for her, making sure she survives, attacking in, and being able to get health back afterwards. She'll get stats. This will be decent for something where if you're just using common relics. So anyway, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next one.